Hey guys, I am Step. Today we're going to be talking about, does DPI matter in gaming? Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so what does DPI mean? DPI or CPI basically stands for dots per inch or counts per inch. This is the amount of pixels that your mouse sensor is picking up when you're moving your mouse across your screen. Usually you'll hear the term DPI when you buy a gaming mouse. They will try sell it to you based on how much DPI the mouse has. This is just a marketing strategy. If your mouse has 12,000 DPI, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a better mouse. Some things that you want to consider when buying a gaming mouse is the size of your hand, the shape of the mouse, the sensor it has, and the weight of the mouse. But does DPI actually change the way you aim in first-person shooters? We all know that lower DPI or a higher DPI will allow you to move slower or faster within windows, but does it actually change the consistency of your aim or how we actually aim? Okay, so for this test, we're going to be trying out the same sensitivity at every single DPI that my mouse allows me to go. I have a Zowie EC1A, so I have 400, 800, 1600, and 3200. But the first thing we need to do before we can actually test these out, we want to find out what our eDPI is. This is what we need to transfer our sensitivity over to each DPI setting. So I play at 1.16 at 800 DPI. So what we want to do to be able to find our eDPI is you want to times your sensitivity by your DPI that you're currently playing at. Mine would be 800 because I play at 800 and I play at 1.16. That gives me 928 eDPI. So after you found your eDPI, you want to type in 928 if... like obviously that's mine, so, and then you want to divide that by the DPI that you want to play at, and then it gives you the setting that you need to put in game. This will be your in-game sensitivity. That's how you find your sensitivity over from different DPIs. Okay, so actually on to testing the DPIs. This is 400 DPI at 2.32 sensitivity. As you can see, it is a little bit wooden in the movements, like it has a little bit of a staircase effect. This is what I was talking about in terms of if the DPI makes a difference within your aim. It looks very different to how a higher DPI would look at like a lower sensitivity. I don't know, it's very strange, but I guess it all comes down to personal preference and you make the choice whether you want to use 400 or go higher than that. Okay, so on to 800 DPI. 800 is a lot more smoother than 400. You sort of get rid of that staircase sort of effect. I think it looks a lot smoother when moving your mouse in like small movements. It definitely is a lot better than 400 DPI by the looks of the smoothness of it. I mean, like I said before, it all comes down to personal preference, but honestly, I think 800 is the good balance between the speed and not having that staircase effect. Okay, so on to 1600 DPI at 0.58. You can see this is incredibly smooth, a lot better than 800 smoothness. Like, it is insane, like how you can easily go vertical and horizontal with accuracy and like in a straight line. I think this would be a great option personally if you wanted to get very smooth movements within your aim. But you've also got to take into consideration for Windows. Okay, so on to our last DPI on this list is 3200 at 0.29. This is incredibly smooth. I mean, this is just mind-blowing how smooth like the movements on this is. As you can clearly see, you can go in a straight line without any sort of staircase effect or anything like that. But like I said before, on 1600 you got to consider your Windows sensitivity as well, so it's going to be extremely fast on Windows, so it's up to you. Okay, so that concludes today's video and today's list. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it did help you choose your DPI, please give it a like. I also stream over on Twitch Monday to Friday, 8 PM GMT. I'll leave the link down in the description below if you want to follow me over there or come hang out with me live. I appreciate everyone that made it to the end of the video today. I hope you all have a good one. Peace out.